All bee eaters are very colorful. They deserve their name because they are expert bee hunters. This colorful bird with a huge beak is a gray-headed kingfisher. And this tiny little bird is a malachite kingfisher. Kingfishers live around wetlands and hunt fish. Africa is an amazing place for bird watching. But did you know that you can spot more than 50 species in and around cities? Next time you are walking around parks and gardens, look out for city birds.
She sent me a poo. How mean is that? Jack, you've got to see this. It's too funny. Hey, Jack, what's wrong?
Nothing.
Well, listen to this. Okay, what is it?
Someone was mean to me in the playground.
Not Robbie again.
Yeah, he dropped my robot down the drain.
That's so mean. He's done it before, hasn't he?
Yeah.
You know, I was bullied online once. It really is horrible. It's pretty much the same as being bullied in the playground.
Really?
I was messaging a group of friends. Then this one girl started sending me messages that was so mean. She wouldn't stop.
But why?
I don't know. I thought I'd done something wrong. I felt so sad and alone.
That's just how I feel. So what did you do?
Well, I told Gran, and she said to just ignore her. Being mean back doesn't help.
I want to tell Gran too.
Good idea. It made me feel so much better when I did. We can tell her together if you like. Today we're talking about
Bullying!
Thanks, Jack. Sometimes people think making fun or being mean is okay. If you don't like it and ask them to stop but they don't, then it's bullying.
Bullying!
So if you think you're being bullied online or anywhere else, ignore the bully if you can and tell an adult you can trust, like your parents or Gran.
Gran!
Or maybe your teacher.
Your teacher!
Stay smart.
Stay safe! Stay kind!
Why the shouting?
I don't know!
Hello and welcome. This is Midday News. Thanks for joining us. The National Capital District Provincial Health Authority has acknowledged the concerns raised about patient experience at the Garo General Hospital's Emergency Department. NCDPAJ issued this statement following a social media post about the delay of patient care, which led to the death of a patient at the hospital on Thursday, April 10th. The NCDPAJ acknowledges that while the situation may not be exactly as portrayed in the social media post, it highlights critical areas that require improvement. NCDPAJ Acting CEO Dr. Robin Oge said NCDPAJ is addressing contributing factors to delayed awaiting times and improving overall emergency department operations, staff training, which is ongoing, facility renovations, improving night shift staff transport, monitoring staff performance, and enhancing communication between staff and patients in the emergency department are some things looked into. Dr. August said NCDPAJ understands the challenges faced by the healthcare workers and is committed to providing them with the necessary resources and support to deliver the best possible care. NCDPAJ acknowledged that the public brings these concerns to their attention as it allows them to identify areas for improvement. He said NCDPAJ will improve on delivering better patient experience at Garo General Hospital Emergency Department. Minister for Higher Education, Research, Science and Technology officially opened the Digital Library at the Western Pacific University recently. The Digital Library will provide access to a vast array of academic resources, including e-books, journals, research papers, and educational multimedia, which can greatly benefit the academic community.
Western Pacific University in Yalibupangia district of Southern Islands Province will be the first universities in the country to have a digital library. Minister for Higher Education, Research, Science and Technology Kinoka Feo opened the library over the weekend during the institution's first graduation. The opening marks an important step in enhancing access to educational resources and technology for students and researchers.
So we thank our partners, the Chinese government, the Australian government. Australia continues to be our major supporter in terms of higher education, infrastructure, and everything else. So any students that graduate from here can work anywhere else in the world. And so thank you. Again, thank you for this specific building. I think as far as I'm concerned, this is the first e-library with no books in PNG. It's not one of the best or one of the first in the world as well. Thank you.
Digital libraries can provide access to a vast array of academic resources, including e-books, journals, research papers, and educational multimedia, which can greatly benefit the academic community. This initiative could also support the country's broader goals of improving educational outcomes, fostering research, and promoting innovation. President of Western Pacific University, Dr. Janet Rango, thanked the Chinese government for building the digital library and acknowledged the government for partnering with the school to see the completion of the school.
The features of the library is that it's got a waiting room, it's got this auditorium, it's got a server because we are paperless, and the management system of the library, and the university as a whole will be stored in a multi-server room. It has reading spaces, quiet spaces for study spaces, and also one part of the library we will use to turn it into an entrepreneurship and innovation hub.
The digital library was built at a cost of 16 million kina under the Chinese government grant. The opening was witnessed by former Prime Minister and member for Yalibupangia, Peter O'Neill, Provincial MP for Southern Islands, William Powie, and other provincial leaders and families of the graduates. Freddie Moe, TVWAN News.
In regional news, with gold prices at historic highs, production at Australia's most remote gold mine is set to significantly increase. Despite the challenges of operating in the outback, millions of dollars have been spent expanding the Tanami mine.
This is the Tanami Gold Mine, about 550 kilometres northwest of Alice Springs. Each year, it produces around 400,000 ounces, or more than 11,000 kilograms, of gold. But production is set to dramatically increase with the construction of a new hoist to pull up ore from underground.
This shaft is designed to produce 3.8 million tonnes a year. At the moment, the mine with its truck haulage system produces 2.7 million tonnes a year, so we're going to gain an extra million tonnes a year. That's significantly reduced operating costs to new mining. Over the top of that.
Grant Brinkman is responsible for the mine's expansion. His employer, global gold miner Newmont Corporation, is increasing production because gold is hot right now. Prices have been climbing over the past year and sit at or near record highs. The expansion includes the development of a mechanised underground crushing system, so up to 28 tonnes of crushed ore per skip can be hoisted to the surface using the shaft. The new haulage system will save a lot of time.
The existing truck haulage system, trucks take about a 3-hour return trip to drive underground, pick up a load of rock and come back. This shaft system behind me, you'll see it can hoist the equivalent amount of rock in the space of about 2.5 minutes.
The roads underground here are quite dark. There's lots of sharp corners and they're not very wide, so there's lots of congestion on the road. So when that shaft is finished, it's going to be more efficient and safe for those people working here.
Bird watching is a hobby soaring in popularity worldwide, and research has found the practice is benefiting human health. In a remote coastal town in Victoria, it is not just keeping its residents active, but also helping birdlife conservation efforts.
Spotting a vibrant azure kingfisher, to tracking down an endangered glossy black cockatoo. Birdwatching, or twitching, is keeping people in this remote community active, and its health benefits are visible.
The impact that birdwatching has on mental health and on people who are able to connect with nature is very clear, and it's very positive. Particularly as a GP working with this population out in Malakuta, you can really see the difference.
Boat captain and avid birdwatcher Dale Winwood says he's seen the well-being benefits firsthand.
It's good for the mind, it's good for the soul. If you wander off in the bush and go bird watching, it's just good for you. You're out and about and you're moving around.
While studies have identified mental health benefits of birdwatching, recording bird data as a citizen scientist is also helping research and conservation efforts. For volunteers like Martin Butterfield, it's about the real change citizen scientists make.
We basically provide raw material for evidence-based decision making.
It's an essential contribution to birdlife conservation that's spreading its wings across Australia.
It's such a huge area that without the volunteers taking part, the citizen scientists taking part, they wouldn't get access to the data for remote areas like this.
From birdsong reducing stress to observations aimed at protecting birdlife, the human-nature relationship is a true win-win situation.
The connection between the positive mental health outcomes and the actual participation in citizen science have a really great impact on conservation, because it shows that you as a single person can actually have a role in helping conservation.
A glimpse into the benefits of twitching on offer for anyone willing to give it a go.
To sports, in an impressive first match of the 2025 Digital ExxonMobil Cup, the Hella Wigmen shut down 2024 defending champions Mount Hagen Eagles 24-4 at the Santos National Football Stadium on Sunday. The Eagles entered the match with confidence under the guidance of a new coach, but failed to capitalize on their early momentum, resulting in multiple handing errors that the Wigmen swiftly took advantage of. In the earlier game, Vipers beat the Barries 14-12 in a close encounter. In Lay's double-header, Tigers were too strong for East New Britain Couriers 26-10, and Muruks outclassed Angamiox 32-8. Saturday's results Isu upset Cutters in Kimber 24-10, while in Midge, Wagetumbe accounted for Lahanis in a close finish 8-6. And that ends the midday news. Do join us at 6 tonight for more news.